Please understand the level of boldness it takes for a person to get into a homemade plane. Not just boldness, craziness. Like to get and understand, I'm saying a homemade plane. That's what this title is. The smallest homemade planes in the world. Y'all are crazy. Let's get to it.
We think of planes as being big, and it makes sense. You do need to fit a whole bunch of people inside each one, but there are small ones. For many people, building and flying their own airplane is a lifelong dream. Small homemade planes provide a hands-on way to turn this dream into a reality. These aircraft offer an exciting and unique way to experience aviation.
That has to have a parachute on there. No way I'm going that high. You best believe I'm gonna be close enough to the ground so something go wrong, it'll just, hey, I won't even have a scratch on me when it go down. No, I'm not going that. That better have a parachute.
So we want to celebrate some of the best tiny and homemade planes out there. These are 13 tiny planes that serve as a fascinating part of aviation history. Number 13, SpaceX SD1 Minisport. The SpaceX SD1 Minisport is a lightweight, single-seat aircraft that was designed by the Czech company SpaceX. Created with amateur builders in mind, this plane was sold as plans, kits, or even fully assembled aircraft. It gained some popularity in the United States, where Skycraft Airplanes briefly produced it. Unfortunately, Skycraft went out of business by 2017. The SD1 features a low-wing design, a single enclosed cockpit, and a T-tail that contributes to its sleek look and lightweight structure. It is capable of fitting into several flight categories, including Germany's 120 kilogram category and the United Kingdom's SSDR regulations for microlights. Made primarily of wood with composite materials used in its wing spar, the SD1 has a wingspan of 6 meters, 19.7 feet, and a wing area of 6 square meters, 65 square feet. The wings include flaperons, combining the functions of both flaps and ailerons. It is typically powered by engines ranging from 24 to 50 horsepower, including options like the Hirth F33, the Hirth F23, or the Briggs & Stratton Vanguard engines. Several other engines, including the Rotax 447 and the Werner JCV 360, are compatible as well. By 2015, around 113 SD1 Minisports had been sold worldwide, with about 41 still in operation. Although a light sport version was tested, the Federal Aviation Administration had not approved it by 2017. Despite some success, the SD1 has been involved in a few accidents, including a fatal crash in the United States in 2013 and another in Germany in 2018. Nonetheless, it remains a popular option for hobbyists looking for a small, efficient aircraft that is relatively easy to build.
Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button, and click the notification bell right now, or this centipede will crawl on your face when you're sleeping.
Number 12, OpenSky M02J. The OpenSky M02J is a distinctive Japanese aircraft designed as both a primary glider and a jet-powered motor glider. Inspired by the fictional Mua aircraft from the anime film Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, this plane features a tailless design meant for a short-powered climb before gliding unpowered.
Why is the top part of your body not encased in like the little dome thing? Why? Why? You mess around and run into a bird head on or that, like, don't get me wrong, it looks fun. And I want to be clear about that. They look fun. All I'm missing is a parachute. This looks fun. Give me a parachute, I'm with it.
For the rest of the flight, 2 prototypes of the M02J were built, one of which completed 10 test flights, achieving an altitude of 4 meters and covering 98 meters in total, using a tow cable for launch. The project was spearheaded by Kazuhiko Hachiya, a professor at Tokyo University of the Art who was inspired by the flying scenes from The Mo. After watching the movie, Hachiya became determined to bring the concept to life. Hachiya worked with aeronautical engineer Toto Ueno, collaborating on the development of the aircraft. Their first glider, launched with a bungee cord, took to the skies in 2006. Afterward, they worked on adding a jet engine for additional power. By 2013, they had conducted a series of high-speed taxi tests and addressed several technical and regulatory challenges. The team chose a Nike jet engine from AMT Netherlands, producing 176 pounds of thrust, typically used in target drones. Hachiya has personally completed over 150 jump flights and 70 circling flights, often reaching altitudes nearing
Ain't no way that you just got a harness on. That's it. That's it. A harness. This thing just kaput, and goes down. That's it, bro. That's it. Game over. No extra lives, nothing. No respawn, nothing. Just a harness, fam. Y'all crazy.
500 feet, but he believes the M02J could fly even higher if airspace restrictions were less stringent. As the only pilot of the Open Sky M02J, Hachiya continues to share his remarkable designs at air shows, where people can learn about the aircraft's unique controls. These include the wing warping control system for roll and a weight-shifting mechanism for pitch, features that set this aircraft apart from more conventional designs. Number 11. Nissus Gyroplane. The Nissus Gyroplane is an innovative aircraft known for its easy handling, ability to take off and land in short spaces, and all-weather flying capabilities. Perfect for both enthusiasts and professionals, the gyroplane is designed to be light on maintenance thanks to its powerful engine and simple design. It can reach speeds of up to 195 kilometers per hour, 105 knots, and has a fuel capacity of 92 liters, 24 US gallons. With a payload capacity of 320 kilograms, 705 pounds, it offers versatility for various applications. The gyroplane is available in multiple versions to meet different needs. The Sport Edition features a 120 horsepower Rotax 912 ULS engine and a DMP propeller. It also comes with a Gyrotech rotor system and modern features such as a Canardia 807-inch display and a radio system, all within a comfortable and ergonomic cockpit. The Comfort Edition upgrades the engine to 141 horsepower, providing even better performance, while adding more luxury features, including a lockable box and smoked plexiglass. For those seeking top-tier performance, the Platinum Edition offers a 160 horsepower Rotax 9-116 engine, as well as a Nissus 37-inch display and safety features like a fire extinguisher and a transponder. The
like minus the big propeller, I could see these in the future. It being a ton of those in the sky at one time. You know what I mean? With just the smaller propellers though, and you'll see something like this. That looks to me more modern, right? I could see this one along with a few others being the wave of the future.
The gyroplane's rotor system acts as its wing, generating lift, while the engine powers the propeller for forward motion. The aircraft is built with a robust chrome molybdenum steel frame, reinforced with a carbon Kevlar hybrid for safety. Its double rudders provide enhanced maneuverability, making landing smoother. The Nissus Gyroplane is designed with future urban mobility in mind, providing an affordable and easy-to-pilot option for personal aviation. This aircraft is an exciting glimpse into the future of flying, whether for work or recreation. Number 10. Minamax Aircraft. The Minamax is a series of small, single-seat aircraft designed for easy construction by amateur builders. The first Minamax aircraft took to the skies in 1984, with the name reflecting its focus on affordability, simplicity, and enjoyment. Over the years, it has been produced by several companies, starting with Team Incorporated in Tennessee, then moving to Aisin Aircraft, JDT Minamax, and eventually Team Minamax LLC in Michigan in 2012.
I don't know how I feel about a plane that you gotta pull the cord like you're trying to start a lawnmower. Like, I don't know how I feel. I wouldn't feel too comfortable getting on there with a lawnmower engine style. Nah, no thank you.
Built primarily from wood and plywood, the Minamax is covered with fabric for a lightweight, yet sturdy build. Its design allows for easy assembly with minimal tools and skill, making it an attractive option for home builders. The aircraft's wingspan typically measures 25 feet, or 7.6 meters, with a few variations like the VMAX and 1600R EROS models, which feature slightly longer wings at 26.5 feet or 8.1 meters. The wings and tail are supported by struts for added stability, and the plane uses conventional landing gear with optional wheel pants for a streamlined look. Originally designed to meet the U.S. Federal Aviation Regulation 103 ultralight vehicle standards, the Minamax was built to be lightweight. Early models used a 28 horsepower Rotax 277 engine, but later versions moved to more powerful engines, pushing them into the experimental amateur-built category. One variant, the HiMax, shares many parts with the original Minamax, but features a high-wing design. Standard specifications for the Minamax include a 26-foot, 8.08-meter wingspan and an empty weight of 400 pounds, or 181 kilograms. Powered by a 50-horsepower Rotax 503 engine, the Minamax has a maximum speed of 80 miles per hour, or 130 kilometers per hour, and a cruising speed of 75 miles per hour, or 121 kilometers per hour. It has a range of 144 miles, or 232 kilometers, making it an excellent choice for short, enjoyable flights. Number 9. Airbike Ultralite. The Airbike is a cherished aircraft within the home building.
That has absolutely no protection. I mean, the other ones didn't really have as much, but this is just the word I want to use I can't say, but that's what this is. That's essentially what this. No, bro, you have no protection. You're just out there. You wanted to be a bird growing up, clearly.
Community, even though its plans and kits are no longer available. Originally created by Wayne Eisen's company, later renamed Aisin Aircraft due to legal issues, the Airbike's distinctive design remains memorable. Despite newer designs like the Legal Eagle and JDT Aeromax taking the spotlight, the Airbike continues to hold its ground. Over the years, various modifications were made to improve the Airbike's performance and comfort. One significant update was made to the rudder pedals and the tailwheel. The original tailwheel was replaced with a more effective one, adding some weight, but the stock version was eventually reinstated to reduce weight. Comfort was a key focus as well, with adjustments to the rudder pedals to prevent feet from slipping off during flight.
Like, you cannot drive that one in the cold. Like, you would freeze. I know it ain't gonna go good with the rain, but most people probably not gonna be up in the air with these things in the rain, I'm guessing. Maybe they are. But in the cold, ain't no way, bro. No. Hypothermia, for sure.
The Airbike is powered by a 40 horsepower Hirth 2-Thesfin 002 engine, connected to a 62-inch power fin propeller via a 2.29-to-1 reduction gear. It also includes an engine monitoring system to keep track of engine performance, along with a small battery to power the radio and lights. The aircraft has an empty weight of about 315 pounds, with a gross weight of 560 pounds, and can carry up to 10 gallons, 60 pounds of fuel, providing a range of about 170 miles. Pilots often compare flying the Airbike to taking a long road trip on a motorcycle. Thrilling, but not always the most comfortable. While it's ideal for shorter flights, long-distance journeys, especially on windy days, can be more tiring. Nevertheless, flying the Airbike remains a rewarding experience, offering a unique sense of freedom that few other planes can provide. Number 8. Kolb Firefly. The Kolb Firefly is a light and easy-to-build ultralight aircraft, ideal for aviation enthusiasts who enjoy flying and building planes. Designed as a single-seat open cockpit airplane with a high wing, it features a pusher configuration, meaning the engine is mounted behind the pilot. Introduced in 1995, the Firefly evolved from the Kolb Firestar, designed to comply with FAR 103 ultralight regulations, limiting its empty weight to just 254 pounds or 115 kilograms. The aircraft can be powered by either a 40 horsepower Rotax 447 engine or a 28 horsepower Rotax 277 engine. Its frame is built with welded steel tubing for the front fuselage, while the tail boom is made of aluminum. The wings and tail are crafted from aluminum tubing and covered with a special fabric. A standout feature of the Firefly is its quick folding wings, which make it easy to store and transport. When purchasing the kit, buyers can choose from several options, such as a complete cockpit enclosure, brakes, and even a ballistic recovery system for added safety. A quick build option is also available to help speed up the construction process.
Why would you even offer a quick build? Nothing associated with a homemade plane should be quick build at all. That should be against the law. It should be illegal to do that.
Making it easier for home builders to get their Firefly into the air. Designed to be lightweight and durable, the Firefly's steel tubing and aluminum frame ensure it can withstand the rigors of flight. In terms of performance, the Firefly has a maximum speed of 70 miles per hour or 110 kilometers per hour and cruises comfortably at 60 miles per hour or 97 kilometers per hour. With a climb rate of 1,000 feet, 305 meters per minute, and a stall speed of just 26 miles per hour or 42 kilometers per hour. It's perfect for both beginner and experienced pilots. Number 7. BD5 Micro. The BD5 Micro is a small single-seat aircraft originally designed by Jim Bead in the late 1960s. Released in the early 1970s, it was mostly sold as a kit, though very few were completed due to financial troubles that led to the company's bankruptcy. Despite this, a few hundred BD5s are still flying today. The BD5J version, a jet-powered model, holds the record for being the world's smallest jet aircraft, weighing in at only 358.8 pounds, or 162.7 kilograms. The BD5 was inspired by the sleek aerodynamic design of fighter jets and was intended to be both easy to build and fly. It featured a small fuselage with a semi-reclined pilot position under a large plexiglass canopy. The aircraft's engine, either a 40 horsepower or 55 horsepower version, was mounted behind the cockpit and powered a pusher propeller. To reduce drag and improve performance, the BD5 was equipped with a V-tail and retractable landing gear. The 55 horsepower engine allowed the aircraft to reach cruising speeds of up to 200 miles per hour or 320 kilometers per hour and achieve a range of 1,215 miles or 1,955 kilometers.
That joker look like if it goes down or takes a nosedive, it's gonna come down like a missile, fam. It just looks like there's no chance of you waking up from that one.
The BD5 was also highly fuel efficient, offering about 38 miles per gallon or 16 kilometers per liter. Additionally, the wings could be removed, making it easy to store the aircraft in a small custom trailer. Builders had the option to choose between different wing configurations, which allowed for varied flying experiences. The BD5 generated immense interest, with over 4,300 orders placed by 1971, even before the prototype had flown. However, delays with engine deliveries and the bankruptcy of the engine supplier led to significant setbacks. Despite these challenges, the BD5's innovative design and potential captivated the imaginations of aviation enthusiasts around the world. Now it's time for the sweet topic. Meet Richard Hyde. A keen amateur aviator and quite the hobbyist, he had an idea. He wanted to build the world's smallest working plane. Why? Just because he could, and he basically pulled it off. With a catch. See this image? This is him flying his tiny plane. The problem is, it can't go higher than this. This is the highest it can go.
Perfect. Sold. How do I get one of these? That's all. I don't need to get up high off the ground. Why we need to get high off the ground? No. So give me one of those. You know what I mean? I can build off of this. I can make it a little better. You know what I mean? But hey, this is perfect for me. This is my starter.
So he's not exactly going to be traveling the world anytime soon, but still, the fact it works at all is amazing, right? As always, let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below using the hashtag #SweetTopic. Number 6. Humblebird. The Humblebird is a small yet remarkable experimental aircraft with a history rooted in innovation and practicality. Created by Maury Hummel in 1980, this lightweight plane was designed to be efficient, durable, and simple to build. Maury, a World War II-era experimental engineer, aimed to craft a plane that could handle significant forces while still remaining accessible for amateur builders. The Humblebird's sturdy all-metal construction allows it to endure up to 6 times the force of gravity, making it both tough and reliable. This aircraft is typically powered by a 1-to-2 Volkswagen engine, which is created by splitting a 4-cylinder Volkswagen engine in half. The Humblebird's design evolved from earlier models, such as the Parkortini 2 and Watson Windwagon, which inspired Maury's work but left room for improvements. Maury purchased plans for the Windwagon in 1979 and re-engineered the design to suit his own vision. He added a protective canopy for the variable weather conditions in Ohio, increased legroom, and raised the seat back for added comfort and safety. Additionally, the wing design was completely revamped with thinner skins, a new spar, and extra ribs for additional strength. Maury also switched from tricycle landing gear to a tail dragger configuration to improve stability. The Humblebird is classified as an experimental aircraft, requiring builders to assemble at least 51% of the plane themselves to meet regulations. While only plans are sold by Hummel Aviation, various pre-made parts are available to speed up the construction process. Most builders complete their Humblebird in approximately 1,200 hours. Although the aircraft isn't categorized as ultralight in the US due to its weight, speed, and fuel capacity, it qualifies as a basic ultralight in Canada. Many builders have customized their Humblebirds, making modifications like relocating the fuel tank to the wings or installing alternative engines, such as the Rotax 447.
That's what I was like. Why not have a backup engine somewhere? That way, if the one you know what I mean? That one fires up and doesn't skip a beat. And you know not to continue flying, but to go ahead and start making your way down to land safely. That's strictly what it's for. Why not have that? Or do they have a place where you could do that? Like, I'm asking, because I don't understand why people wouldn't get that.
This little plane has become a favorite among aviation enthusiasts around the globe. Number 5. The Flying Flea. The Flying Flea is a historically significant aircraft, designed by Henri Meunier in 1934. With a distinctive and innovative design, it features a pivoting front wing measuring 18 feet and a fixed rear wing 13 feet long. The Flying Flea's 2-axis control system allows the pilot to steer and manage pitch and roll with simple movements, providing a unique flying experience. In its early days, the Flying Flea was powered by small motorcycle or car engines, but modern versions can utilize more powerful engines such as the Rotax or Citroën engines. Henri Meunier, born in 1893, developed a deep passion for flight from a young age. He studied early aviation pioneers and began building gliders as a teenager. After his service in World War I and recovery from malaria, he turned his focus to aircraft design. His first planes were groundbreaking in their own right, incorporating features like a wing that rocked side to side rather than using a rudder. Despite several crashes during testing, Meunier's design steadily improved. By the 1930s, he was determined to create an aircraft that was simple to fly and safe for everyone. His goal was to design a plane that couldn't stall, a problem with many early aircraft. The result was the Flying Flea. Henri's persistence paid off in 1933 when he successfully flew the Flying Flea for the first time. A month later, during another test flight, the fuel system failed. However, Henri managed to land safely thanks to the help of some farm workers and a wine bottle cork that he used to seal the fuel leak. This quick thinking and ingenuity highlighted his determination to make flying more accessible to the public. The Flying Flea is a testament to Henri Mounier's vision and commitment to aviation. Number 4, the Breezy RLU1.
Like, I agree. I think flying does need to become more accessible to the public, but we have to get it right. Simple. We got to get it right, because right now we're seeing more crashes than we've ever seen. I know the statistics may say otherwise, but still, we're seeing a lot more than we've ever seen. So we're aware of what's going on, from the big planes to the smaller single engine ones. So although I do agree, we need to get this right, because they're not stopping. And I think within the next 10 years, next decade, you're going to start seeing more of these. So we got to get it right, man. It's coming regardless, period.
The Breezy, also known as the RLU1, is a home-built aircraft recognized for its open-air design, offering an unparalleled flying experience. Without a traditional cockpit, the Breezy provides the pilot and passenger with an unobstructed 360-degree view, making every flight a thrilling adventure. This unique aircraft was developed by Charles Roloff, Robert Lepofsky, and Carl Unger, with its first flight occurring on August 7th, 1964. The original Breezy used modified wings from the Piper PA-12, but later versions could also incorporate wings from other aircraft like the Cessna 172. Its most notable feature is the high-wing pusher configuration, where the engine is mounted behind the seats, pushing the aircraft forward rather than pulling it. This arrangement contributes to a smooth and stable flight with excellent takeoff and climb capabilities. Although the Breezy is not designed for speed, its straightforward design and the exhilarating flying experience it offers have earned it a loyal following. Carl Unger, one of the original designers, flew thousands of passengers in his Breezy prototype, offering free rides and providing countless memorable flying experiences. The Breezy's popularity led to its inclusion in the EAA AirVenture Museum's collection. In 2014, the aircraft celebrated its 50th anniversary with special events, including a fly-in at the EAA AirVenture Oshkosh. There is also a variant of the Breezy, the Dawes Breezy, which features amphibious floats that allow the aircraft to land on water. Equipped with a 90-horsepower engine, the Breezy has a range of 120 nautical miles. Its light design and open seating arrangement make it an ideal aircraft for many aviation enthusiasts who crave a hands-on flying experience. For those who have owned and flown a Breezy, the aircraft has proven to be highly reliable, requiring only minor adjustments over the years. Whether it's for leisure flying or giving others a taste of aviation, the Breezy remains a beloved aircraft in the home-built community.
Only thing I like about that one is the name, the Breezy. It's definitely Breezy. That's the only thing I like about it. Other than that, no.
Number 3. Stitz SA2A Skybaby. Let's take a look at one of the most iconic miniature aircraft ever built, the Skybaby. In 1952, Ray Stitz, a World War II fighter pilot and a talented mechanic, set out to prove a daring claim made by another pilot, that he could build the world's smallest manned airplane, and that's exactly what he did. Based in Riverside, California, Stitz constructed the SA2A Skybaby as a tiny biplane designed to be as compact as possible.
Joke look like it needs to be endorsed by Oscar Mayer, don't it? Didn't it look like? Oh, okay. I know I wasn't the only one that looked at it and instantly thought about Oscar Mayer in the song.
To achieve this, Stitz designed the plane with spruce wood wings set in a negative stagger configuration, meaning the upper wing sat behind the lower wing. The frame of the Skybaby was crafted from welded steel tubing, which was then covered in fabric to create a lightweight yet strong body. The plane's engine was modified from a previously existing one, extracting 112 horsepower from a small engine. For its first test flight in April 1952, Stitz enlisted Robert H. Starr, a skilled pilot. Starr flew the Skybaby at air shows that spring and summer, impressing crowds with its speed, which reached 185 miles per hour, and its maneuverability. Despite its performance, the Skybaby proved difficult to handle, as its short body and tight cockpit presented some challenges during flight. Starr, along with Lester Cole, ensured the plane remained balanced during its flights. After just 25 hours of flying time, the Skybaby was retired in October 1952. The aircraft was later donated to the National Air and Space Museum at Virginia's Stephen F. Udvar-Hazy Center. Ray Stitz's creation remains a testament to the ingenuity and determination needed to craft the world's smallest airplane. His achievement continues to be celebrated as a prime example of creative aviation engineering. Number 2. Kriker MC15 Colomban. The Kriker MC15, designed by French aeronautical engineer Michel Colomban in the 1970s, holds the title of the smallest twin-engine plane in the world. Weighing just 172 pounds when empty, this incredibly lightweight aircraft was made to be easy to build, fly, and store. Colomban's goal was to create a plane that was simple to assemble and transport, yet still capable of performing at a high level. Powered by 2 small engines, each producing around 15 horsepower, the Kriker is a marvel of engineering efficiency. What sets the Kriker apart is its clever engine placement. The engines are positioned close together near the plane's centerline, which makes the aircraft more stable in the event of an engine failure. Even if one engine stops working, the plane will continue to fly smoothly, with only a gentle turn, meaning the pilot does not need any special qualifications beyond a standard single-engine rating.
See? Simple. That's what I'm talking about right there. See? I'm with you on that one. Now let's take that and do just a little bit more modifications, a little bit more safety within the enclosure, some space. You know what I mean? We good to go then. I'm ready to go from Atlanta to New York.
Cockpit is housed under a clear bubble canopy, designed to ensure smooth airflow and contribute to the plane's stability. The Kriker's design was optimized for both performance and simplicity. Building and storing the Kriker is remarkably straightforward. Constructed from aluminum sheets glued to foam, the plane can be assembled or disassembled in just 5 minutes, making it ideal for hobbyists with limited space.
Even better, it don't even take me that long to assemble. So that makes my mind just race as far as thinking about what these planes that we're going to be seeing in the future are going to be like. How fast to assemble once you receive? Will it come assembled? How easy will it be able to store on like a trailer or something like that, so you can take it out of town with you, drive it on? Like, it's going to be so many different things. It's like the car, how it started out like this and then it transformed into all of this that we have now and all of the technology that goes along with it. Watch how we start and watch where we are a decade from there.
It's small enough to fit in a garage or be towed behind a car. Despite its petite size, the Kriker is built to endure aerobatics, with a stress rating of +10 and -5 times the force of gravity. The aircraft's first flight took place on July 19, 1973, and it quickly became known for its ease of handling, even for novice pilots. Takeoffs are quick and effortless, while landings require careful attention to avoid floating due to its light weight. Its combination of simplicity, clever design, and fun flying capabilities has made it a favorite among aviation enthusiasts. Number 1. Tipsy Nipper T66. The Tipsy Nipper T66 is a small but impressive plane with a rich history and a design that prioritizes simplicity and performance. Created in 1952 by Ernest Oscar Tips, who was the founder of Avians Ferry in Belgium, the Nipper was designed to be easy to fly, affordable to purchase, and inexpensive to maintain. Ernest named the aircraft after his first grandchild, calling it the Nipper. Its first flight occurred on December 12, 1957, and it quickly became recognized for its charm and agility. This small aerobatic plane features an open cockpit and a sleek design, measuring just 4.56 meters, 15 feet, in length, with a wingspan of 6.0 meters, 19.7 feet. The Nipper boasts a range of 400 kilometers, 249 miles, which can be extended to 720 kilometers, 447 miles, with extra fuel tanks on the wingtips. Its design combines a welded steel tube fuselage with wings, tailplane, and elevator constructed from wood and fabric. With an empty weight of only 165 kilograms, The early models were powered by a 40-horsepower Volkswagen engine, though later versions saw upgrades to either a Pullman Hipu or Stark Stamo engine. Some newer Nippers are even equipped with an 85-horsepower Jabiru 2200 engine. Between 1959 and 1961, Avian's Ferry built 59 fully assembled Nippers and 78 kits. However, production halted when the company shifted its focus to assembling F-104 starfighter jets for the Belgian Air Force. In 1962, Kobolavia acquired the rights and parts for the Nipper, producing 18 planes and renaming the model the Kobolavia D158 Nipper. The Nipper's production history faced further setbacks after a fire destroyed the factory in 1968, but home builders still had access to kits and plans. As of 2017, around 19 Nippers remain registered in the United Kingdom, keeping this classic aircraft alive and cherished by aviation enthusiasts.